We have quickly ran into an issue. Got itself good triangle, broke my coilover shaft. What are you doing?
You're not communicating to me.
This is what I live with. At least that happened down here and not on this giant hill.
The hill to get up there is no joke.
She was basically losing her ever-loving mind 3 minutes ago.
I know you're gonna find this hard to believe if you've been watching the channel.
I didn't even want to film this because I'm honestly embarrassed for us. Like, this is the 3rd time. So we do Harvest Host, and if you travel full time or if you travel a lot, they're great stays to stay over if you have like a one-night stay. They're typically these amazing businesses like vineyards, farms. We stayed in a cow pasture once. We stayed at a distillery. So this is an awesome Harvest Host in Mount Airy, North Carolina, and it's a beautiful vineyard. If you have a camper, this is just a beautiful place to stay for the night. They don't charge you, but they ask you to try to contribute to your business, their business. It's also an awesome way to support small businesses, which we love.
And they have a little dog park section.
This is probably like our 7th or 8th, I don't know, 6th or 7th day. It's well worth the money. You pay a flat fee for a membership, and then you get to see these cool businesses you wouldn't normally stop at. And now we move on to one of our favorite places to go.
And it's a place that started this full-time journey for us.
So we're on our way to Cairo's and we're almost there, but the hill to get up there is no joke. So we're just gonna get a run at it, and I hope and pray that we get up the hill. But I'll film it for you so you can see. But yeah, don't just misjudge it, because several people have had to back down it because they did that.
Me included. I know you're gonna find this hard to believe if you've been watching the channel, but I have run out of fuel.
I didn't even want to film this because I'm honestly embarrassed for us. Like, this is the 3rd time we go to get the run at the hill and then it just shuts off, and we've already just put a brand new motor in this thing, so.
I'm not out of fuel. I forgot to open the auxiliary tank.
I was like, why do we have an auxiliary tank if you keep it closed all the time? Y'all say we're real. This is real. This is like, I'm like super embarrassed to you. I almost hope he doesn't even put this in the video, because like, I don't have words. It's like super duper hot. We have 2 kids and three dogs in the car, so the truck, so that, yeah, that's fun. And he's like, why are you ill? Why are you upset? But this is the hill. But that's just the beginning. It goes up and up and up and curves and up, and it's legit.
Yeah, the sound just changed and I hear.
So how long does that take?
Well, now that I'm putting it up to the injection pump with the lift pump, it should prime up.
So embarrassing.
I never said I was a smart man. I'm consistent, there's
How
that.
many times you gotta do the same thing though until you learn?
Maybe isn't that the definition of insanity?
Yeah, well, we're insane. Praise Jesus. I swear, if we were gonna be stuck here, I was gonna lose my ever-loving mind.
She was basically losing her ever-loving mind 3 minutes ago.
At least that happened down here and not on this giant hill.
That is the silver lining. Oh my God, I'm gonna go inside.
Man, put my hand though.
Well, that's the cost of stupidity. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
That's right. I've always said it. I gotta live it.
Did you hear the sympathy in my voice? That's 10 years of marriage right there.
All right, here we go.
maybe if you have a big rig, call beforehand and be like, hey, or sometimes if we come in groups, we have a spotter and like we send them up first. So anyway, we are at Cairo's Resort in Virginia, West Virginia. They're right on the line. Literally, you drive like right past the sign to get to the entrance, but then their address is like right on the borderline. Used to come here a lot. We came here with our Jeep club at the time, and then we kind of fell in love with the place. I mean, we have some cool memories here. Our son, which I don't know, we don't talk about it a lot, but he's autistic, so he struggles with learning things a lot sometimes, and so he actually learned to ride his bike here, which was really cool. If I can find the video, I'll have Philip put it in right here.
We didn't even have to push him. He did it. We didn't have to push him.
All of the kids came together and was really encouraging him and helped him, and so he learned how to ride the bike without training wheels here. So that's a cool first memory that we have here. So we had all these awesome logos put on, but they obviously couldn't put the camper one on. So we get to do that, but before that we had to get the big huge Salem one off.
I thought that we could just heat it up with a hairdryer and peel it off, and that was not the case. So
then we had to buy this $40 eraser thingy to scrape the big sticker off. You're doing a great job.
What is this place, Daddy?
It's a place for people to get married.
That was so Southern. People get married.
People get married here, son. The people that spend money on the weddings.
I bet you will be surprised to know that we got married for like $500.
And if I had to do it over again, I'd just went to the courthouse and not spent that much.
I would too.
It don't get much simpler than that.
But if you do want to get married, renew your vows, having a beautiful event, they have this beautiful place set up on the side of the mountain here. Now it looks like they have this event cabin as well. And ever want to renew our vows, we can do it here.
Or we could go to Chili's. Then we get the all-you-can-eat chips and salsa. I could probably take you to Chili's quite a bit.
Babe, what does that have to do with renewing our vows?
I'm saying the money spent doing that here, we could spend going to Chili's.
Is there a Chili's around here? No, it's an Applebee's. We don't eat at Applebee's.
Yeah.
We've just had like about 4 bad experiences at Applebee's, and so we just don't do it anymore.
You probably can't see the bugs that Lindsay's swatting at, so it's just that time of year up in this area, man. There's these little dog pecker gnats fly all over the place.
If you're not into camping, they have yurts here, which are kind of cool. So this thing's got a 360 porch, and really amazing views, and there's, I don't know, there's at least 5 of them that I count. So definitely if you had an event or a wedding here, then your guests could stay here as well.
You got it clicked in all the way?
Yeah.
Always double check that. We're letting Elena drive. It's pretty fitting because Elias learned how to ride a bike here, and while that couldn't be any more different, Elena's gonna drive the buggy and hit her first trail here.
I feel like if I get in, I'm not gonna get back out. My hips are too wide for this. My childbirthing hips.
Hi, Mama.
Well.
Mama.
Because this is not manual shift. For the people wondering, I do not have manual shift in my Turbo 400 or reverse manual valve body. I want to. If I ever go inside the transmission, I will probably do a reverse manual valve body. Elena's driven before out in the open and everything. She's driven 4-wheelers and everything. She's doing good.
It's never good when he said we have a problem.
Got a problem.
here?
What? How did that even happen?
Popped up and it was like just perfect and it slid right in there. Let me see the camera.
You gonna He-Man that thing out?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Pretty good walk back for a chainsaw. If I keep going, I'm gonna lose the coilover.
This is not supposed to be here. When you said problem, I was like, oh, he broke something. This is...
It does move. It's not, but it's like I
It
feel.
obviously moves.
If I back up, it tries to suck it down in between the tire and the coilover. It's not wedged yet. I stopped before it got itself good and tight or broke my coilover shaft. It was up on this rock, and whenever I bumped it, it rolled right over.
Mama, I saw it from the rearview mirror and it was like this, and then it went like that.
When you wheel by yourself, things like this happen.
Hey.
What are you doing?
You're not communicating to me.
You see what I'm doing? Why would you do the same thing and help me? Oh my gosh.
These are my parents.
Babe.
You said let's He-Man the thing out. So that's what I'm doing.
Babe, time out. I know you're a man, but I'm not a man. So I need you to give me instructions on what the game plan is before we do it.
It's obvious. The log is here. We need it not here. We're on the same page. You said, should we He-Man it out? I immediately am over here He-Manning it out, and you're staring at me. Once I He-Man, and you just look like that's not working. This is what I live with.
I thought I was the supervisor in this situation. I was like, yeah.
I probably have more arm strength than Mommy has.
Yeah, what do you think I'm gonna do?
Up and scooch.
You know
Up
what?
and
Why don't
scooch.
I try? I have more arm. Oh, okay, wow.
You ready?
This is go terribly wrong. My goodness.
What is happening?
All right, I'm gonna
give it
try
a
and back up.
With me right here?
No, I don't expect you to stand right there. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna end up in the water. I can't pick it up! What we doing?
Back up.
Here we go.
I got it. All right. You just want to drive?
Finally.
Change of plans. Since Lindsay was already in the driver's seat, and it's such an ordeal getting installed and uninstalled, I said, you just drive. So she's never driven up this trail, so this will be fun. Wow. This ledge used to be big way back in the day to us, and it was bigger. It is washed out. That bank has eat out and let this big rock slide down.
Like tire up right here?
Yeah, just crawl and see what feels right. All right. Back up and bump it. All right, right there. Hold the brake and don't move. Don't move. Put it back in drive. All right, bump it. I'm proud of you, babe. Litter bugs. I got another trail sack, my old squatchy TJ. I just forgot to put it on. So this ain't really a hard trail, but man, when it rains, it can be like a throttle fest beat down. I like the gentleness. Ah. Hey. So much for gentle. Smart man probably wouldn't touch something like that. They don't know what it is.
I did 2 ledges, and I'm pretty proud of myself.
You did do good.
You learn a lot of things sitting in the passenger seat. So another first for Kairos.
We're going to the river. Tracker loves the water.
I don't think we don't.
Another reason we love this place, so this is a public access deal, sandbar, little boat ramp here. But Kairos also has their own private access. Usually let Tracker play in some water like that when it's pretty much due for him to get a bath anyways, which he thinks is just the best day ever. We got a little bit more water pressure here. Thank you for that. But I thought this would be a good opportunity to address something that's a common theme on our channel is our faith in Christ. Before you skip off, hold up. It's for thinking people. I want you to think. No. There's just too much evidence for Christ. Why did Saul become Paul after persecuting Christians? Why did Jesus' own brother, his half-brother, if you want to be technical, who's like, man, oh, this Messiah stuff, this guy's crazy, you know, I grew up with him, and he lost it. He later believed it so wholeheartedly, he was stoned to death in the city square. People don't die for a lie. So I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. Go to church, do this, don't do that. I don't do any of those things perfectly. The question is, who is Jesus? And what does that mean for your life? Read it for yourself. Don't believe something because somebody else told you. You are a crazy dog. All right, that's a wrap for Kairos. Again, we can't express how much we love this place. We didn't really come here to wheel. We just relaxed, and I just chased problems. We're rolling out. We're hitting the Good Evening Ranch next, but the radiator's leaking in the buggy. So I'm gonna go address that. I'm gonna include that in next week's video, as well as an abandoned ghost town.
Yeah, we've been wanting to go to that ghost town for like years.
Yeah, we've always wanted to hit this every time we go to the ranch, and we never do. This time we're gonna make it happen, and we're gonna take you guys with us.